It's time again for another beer review. This time we are doing Wild Boys Brewery, or known as PookaNC. It's his Oatmeal Stout. This is an 8% ABV beer aged on vanilla beans and cocoa nibs. This is one guy that I was looking forward to trying his beer. I've watched him for quite a while on YouTube and really excited to try it and see what it's going to taste like. Good hiss on that, good smoke. Good carbonation. It looks like starting out here. Let's see what we got once we get pouring here. Nice dark color. Definitely has good carbonation coming up. Good head pouring there, that's for sure. Slow down, ease up on that pour. One thing you can tell is definitely the people that have filled their kegs or filled off of a keg versus guys bottle conditioning. It's been a while since I've bottle conditioned, and I'm having to remember, oh yeah, that's right, these just have a little bit more carbonation in them usually. Adjust that there so we're not cutting off my head again. Smell, you can definitely smell the cocoa nibs in there. Really a nice coffee smell to it again. I know there's no coffee in there, but definitely smells some good coffee. Good head, it's sticking around quite a bit. I wish it wouldn't have poured quite so aggressively. Carbonation, you can't really see it because it's such a dark beer. Looks really good. You can see, if you look really close, I guess I can see the bubbles coming up into the head there. We'll come back to the smell once I get a little bit more taste on it, but once again, pour a little too aggressively. Definitely gonna have to look back and see what you used for your grains, because I'm picking up quite a bit of coffee in there. Not really picking up much for vanilla. A little bit of coffee, or a little bit of like cocoa, not a whole lot. I think you could have almost pulled this one off by calling it a coffee stout more than anything, or a coffee oatmeal stout more than anything. Definitely has good body to it, really good thick body to it, just like you would want an oatmeal stout. Really nice and chewy. A little fruitiness to it too in there. Not picking it up, but I can taste it, as far as the smell. By the way, I like the label. I was lucky enough to have one of them that looked good, or came through the mail good. Wasn't in that shipment that had a broken bottle. Really good lacing. I mean, you can see in there, it's sticking around. Head retention is awesome on that beer. Yeah, I'm just not picking up much for vanilla. I'm not sure how much vanilla you added to it. Definitely could use quite a bit more vanilla in there. For an 8% beer, you really can't taste the alcohol in it, which I like, because I'm not a big beer drinker as far as high alcohol beers. I like buying more of a sessionable, lower alcohol. So for 8%, it's pretty well hidden in there. The lacing is definitely holds it, to it. I'm surprised that the head's sticking around as well as it is at an 8% beer. I enjoy it. I definitely wouldn't be able to drink more than one of these at a sitting. I would say one is about where I'd go with it. Overall, I think I'll give this one about a 6.5. And mainly because the way it was put out, that it was a coffee, or vanilla and cocoa beans. I think you could have pulled it off as a coffee more so than anything else. Possibly a 7 in there, but it is between 6.5 and 7. I'm torn on that one. Good beer. I really like it. I was just getting excited for a vanilla, like more of the vanilla bean in there and more of the chocolate coming through. I understand, with it being a stout, you're going to get some of the coffee notes. But other than that, I enjoyed it. Cheers. Thanks for the beer.